Nature is a harsh world where only the strongest survive. Weak offspring, often abandoned even by their mothers, have little chance of surviving. However, even healthy cubs can sometimes lose their mothers for various reasons. When they lose their mothers, these cubs are at risk of dying unless something miraculous occurs. Is it possible for animals to feel compassion and empathy and to assist others, even those of a different species or offspring? In Madhya Pradesh, India, a remarkable event took place in a village near the city of Saoni Maluo. A group of dogs attacked an orphan monkey, but one dog named Ruby rushed to the infant's aid, saving it and acting as a surrogate mother. Ruby, who had only one eye, had a difficult life of her own. Ruby lost her eye when her previous owner gouged it out, but this may have only made her more determined to stand up against injustice. Despite her own hardships, Ruby has taken on the role of mother to the infant monkey, carrying it on her back, protecting it, and even nursing it. According to Ruby's current owner, Suresh, the two are inseparable. Ruby, a one-eyed dog, saved a small monkey that was being attacked by a pack of dogs in the village. She has since treated the monkey like her own puppy, constantly carrying it on her back and caring for it. According to Suresh, Ruby's owner, she now considers the monkey her puppy and cares about it a lot. The two have become inseparable, with Ruby constantly protecting and caring for the monkey. The inseparable couple Ruby and the monkey are always together. They have now become a local landmark. Even people from the neighboring villages come to see this famous couple. And what do you think about this incident? A cow adopted some lambs in Norway. When a sheep died, 3 little lambs were left without a mother. Their owner, a Norwegian farmer, decided against artificially feeding the animals and chose to find them a new mother instead. Unfortunately, the search for a suitable sheep didn't yield any results. However, he found a cow on a neighboring farm, which didn't seem to have a problem nursing the lambs. The cow had also recently lost her calf, so it quickly got used to the lambs. Now, the cow doesn't just nurse her new children, but also raises them as her own. For example, she calls out to the lambs when they go too far. Leisha, a 9-year-old Labrador, has a knack for caring for other animals' babies. She has already adopted 30 animals, including a baby hippo and porcupine, and is currently raising 3 tiger cubs. It is uncommon for animals to care for those outside their own species, but Leisha seems to have a special ability to do so. Like Angelina Jolie, but in the dog world, Leisha is known for her ability to care for baby animals. Currently, she is focused on raising 3 cubs that were abandoned by their mother. Leisha's unique talent was recognized some time ago, and her owners are happy to let her use it to care for a variety of animals, with more than 30 now on her list. Leisha, who lives at the Kango Wildlife Ranch in South Africa, has been showing her maternal skills since the day she arrived at the home of her owner, Rob Hall. According to Mr. Hall, whenever Leisha sees an unfamiliar creature, she immediately approaches it and licks it as if it were her own offspring. Leisha's unique abilities have made her a valuable asset at the nature reserve. Kittens were the first ones on her list. Then there was the porcupine. That was a really funny incident. When the Halls discovered their pet's incredible trade, they decided to use it for the benefit of the park. Whenever Leisha sees a box with an animal that has been brought into the house, she immediately realizes that it should be taken care of, says Nadine Hall. She licks it and looks after it as if it were her own puppy. Currently, there are 3 cubs in Lakeisha's care: Farida, Shakir, and Kata. Leisha spends a lot of time with them, but sometimes she has to run away from them, says Mr. Hall. We shouldn't forget that these cubs are tigers after all. Cuba has its own celebrity in the canine world, a dog named Yeti. She is the mother of many children, both biological and adopted ones. And who do you think are her adopted babies? They're piglets. Yeti already had a litter of puppies to take care of when the piglets took her for their second mother. Since then, the Cuban farm dog has done a double job, feeding not only her puppies, but the 14 piglets as well. Farmer anarchist Santa Maria noticed that the piglets on her farm not only nurse from their mothers, but also run to Yeti, a dog, to nurse when they see her. Recently, the young pigs have even chased Yeti around the farm as if she were their real mother. According to Santa Maria, This behavior developed naturally when the piglets were 15 days old and was not forced upon the dog in any way. The fact is all but one of Yeti's biological kids were given away, and the one remaining puppy was sitting by its mother. When the piglets came out of the pen, they seemed to smell the dog's milk and started screaming at her, Fernanda said. At first, we didn't think the dog would let them nurse, but they were so insistent that they ended up nursing together with the puppy. Santa Maria and his wife Ida Perez raised pigs, chickens, pigeons, and turkeys on their small farm in the eastern province of Camagüey. There are already several mixed breed dogs that came to the farm and stay there. So far, Yeti is the only one who became an adoptive mother to pigs. Fernandez said that she doesn't seem to mind. And here's another very unusual adoption case. A cat took care of squirrels in the Ukraine. The animals fell out of the hollow and lay on the ground for several hours until a teacher rescued them. After the vet examined the furry creatures, the woman decided to take them home. According to teacher Irina Cheney, when she first saw the cat near the kittens, she thought the feline might be trying to eat them because they resemble mice or rats more than typical kittens. However, when she allowed the cat to approach one of the kittens, all it did was start cleaning it. The kittens then realized that the cat was a nursing mother and began to nurse from her. Cheney stated that both she and the kittens were pleasantly surprised by this turn of events. Irina took photos of the cat nursing and grooming the squirrels as if they were its own kittens. She then turned to the internet to learn how to care for the unexpected additions to her household and provide them with appropriate food, such as pine cones and nuts from the supermarket. After about a month, the cat stopped caring for the squirrels and they were moved to a separate room. As they grew older, the squirrels became very active and began causing damage around the house by climbing on walls and breaking things. The Charney family, who had taken in the 6 squirrels, has grown accustomed to them, but has decided it would be best for the squirrels to be placed in a zoo rather than continuing to live in a cage in the courtyard. The family believes that the squirrels would have a better quality of life in a zoo setting. Which of these stories stood out to you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and share the video with your friends and family. Thank you.